from Tom Cruise's trainer's office because Tom is just so buff and cool. I gotta be just like him. This is Kurt Berglund with APBA Baseball Hall of Fame set preview time. It's the 1981 to the present National League. I'm gonna tell you about the roster I've assembled and the dilemmas I face in putting this team together. The season starts soon. It's King of the Hill format. Let's look at the info. There is no DH. There is no 3-batter minimum for relievers. There's no man on second base in the extra innings. It's a 25-man roster limit, and that's causing me some anxiety. We're using the basic game. It's a King of the Hill format, so if you win, you keep playing. And if you get to 10 wins, you're in the World Series. Or when you get to 10 wins, you're in the World Series. We are playing injuries to challenge the depth of all of these squads. Let's get to the lineup and the roster for the National League team, 1981 to the present. Here we go. This is the team I've assembled, and I'll tell you about the dilemmas I'm having as I put it together. The pitching staff: Orel Hershiser, David Cohn, Dwight Gooden, Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux, John Smoltz, John Franco, Billy Wagner, Lee Smith, Trevor Hoffman. So if you look at these individuals, we've got 10 pitchers and 4 potential B starting pitchers. The A's are Gooden and Maddux. But notice Gooden has no Z, and Maddux, of course, is Mr. Z. Maddux doesn't have a double Z, which you might think he would. The bullpen: Franco, Billy Wagner, Lee Smith, Trevor Hoffman. It's a lot of bullpen, and it's a good one. 10 pitchers. Position players look like this. Mike Piazza and Gary Carter are the catchers. Piazza is a 7, but he's got a card and a half. Carter is a 9, also a good card, not as good as Piazza's, so we'll see how that goes. I think I'm leaning Piazza. Be interested to hear your thoughts. First base is Bagwell. Second base, Sandberg and Biggio. Biggio also serves as the third catcher in case of injury. Shortstops: Ozzie Smith, Barry Larkin. Third base, I'm tired of making fun of Larry's name, so I'm not going to call him Larry Jones anymore. The outfield: Tim Raines, Ken Griffey Jr., Tony Gwynn, Andre Dawson, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 position players. The cuts: Jeff Kent, Keith Hernandez, Larry Walker, Gary Sheffield. I don't really want Barry Bonds on the team. I can't stomach the whole thing, although maybe I should be stomaching the whole thing. If I keep Bonds on the team, do I have to start him? Or is he just a pinch hitter that I never use off the bench? Bagwell at first is another good question. I'm not a fan of Kent. I'm not a fan of Hernandez. That doesn't really solve my problem. Walker is a wonderful player, has a great card, but I don't know that there's room for him either. The starting 3 from the outfield is going to be an interesting set of decisions as well. Raines, obviously, a good leadoff choice. Junior Griffey, stud. Tony Gwynn with a 395 on base average. Seems like there's got to be a spot for him in the lineup. Dawson is probably, the last outfielder. Guerrero's good. Bonds is a 781 slugging average. If I don't start him, do I cheat this team out of their best chance to win? Probably. And Sosa, 651 slugging average with a 397 on base average. He's got just a few bombs on his card too. Although, as has been pointed out many, many times, with Sosa, it's either gone or no value at all. But a good card, for sure. So, the last dilemma, I guess, here is shortstop. Who starts? Who sits? Larkin, a 9 with a 401 on base average. Ozzie, a 10. I don't know. Put them side by side. You can take a look. The other thing that could be done here that I did consider, in case there's any Chef fans out there, maybe there's a case to be made here for Chef over Larry. Chef's got him beat in the stats, really, except on defense. I could start Chef at third. Chef was a beauty, though. Oh, my God. There's a lot of head cases on this team. So, I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. I can cut down to 9 pitchers and probably get away with it with this group. Keep one extra position player. These are the 4 position player cuts that I made. Be interested to hear your thoughts. But this is the team that's been assembled to this point. So have at it. Let me know what you think. We're starting in January with the King of the Hill, APBA Hall of Fame. Thanks for joining me. Hope you're having a good one. Please stay safe and subscribe to my channel if you haven't to keep up to date with all of the King of the Hill action. My name's Kurt Berglund. Thank you so much. So long, everybody.